Welcome, Taurus, to your end of the month of October reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, if you guys are celebrating Halloween, happy Halloween. Hope you guys have a great Halloween. Safe, fun. Let's get in here and see what's going on with you. We do have the full moon on the 5th coming in. Okay, so watch for that reading as well, guys. There's going to be a lot of readings coming up because we also have Mercury retrograde next month. So there will be quite a bit of readings, okay? The new moon reading, I didn't get to get up to every sign, but it is available. It does have timestamps, so if you're still looking for that, it's there. You can go straight to your playlist to find that. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on for the beautiful bull game. If you guys are looking for a personal reading, all the information is in the description area, along with the second channel for meditation, hypnosis, and relaxing music and meditation music, okay? Okay. There is some kind of resistance to change and breaking cycles when it comes to a negative phase that comes to some kind of conflict or disagreement going on at this time. So you may be finding yourself stuck in a loop at this time about some circumstance that's going on around you, Taurus. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This says bad luck. I don't really believe in bad luck, but I do believe in underlining circumstances. Okay, when it comes to breaking cycles, I do believe that we feel that it's bad luck, but I don't really believe in bad luck, however, but it is definitely a negative phase when it comes to some kind of conflict. I do believe it's some kind of resistance to change, whether it's someone or yourself. Maybe it's both of you. Okay, maybe it's, you need to get away from someone who's won't change and you haven't done so, right? Something of this nature. So you know what it is, right? So that's what's going on. It does look like there has to be some kind of change going on to get through this. Yep, devil, something toxic. It could be just a thought. It could be a pattern. It could be, you want to quit smoking. It's become a competition. It's become a challenge. It could be just something just that little, right? Where it's bad health, bad behavior, bad for you. Okay, it doesn't always have to be about someone else. It doesn't have to be, always, you know what I mean? Something huge. It could be just I'm trying to quit something and I'm having a hard time breaking that cycle. Okay, or like I said, it could even be a thought. There could be some kind of greediness, possessiveness, or stinginess going around, okay, that has you in a self-protection mode. If you know it's someone else, it definitely could be a Capricorn. I just want you to know, because we have Capricorn now twice. It doesn't have to be, though. If you know it's a person, you put that where that needs to be. But it is something that it does feel like you're holding on tight to, that you have not let it go just yet, even though it feels like you should let this go, Taurus. You just have not. Yeah, it looks like you're waiting for some great news. You're waiting for something to allow yourself to jump. You're waiting for something to, maybe the aha moment of how I'm going to let this go, how I'm going to break this cycle. Waiting for something new to come, either from someone else or from within yourself, waiting for that great message that makes you feel like you can now step away from this situation. For some of you, I do feel like it's almost like I can't do this unless I do that, which that restricts your movement, right? And sometimes it has to be. Sometimes it has to be that way, though, right? Because otherwise, if I don't have it this way, I cannot move, right? And then for others of you, it could be you don't need to wait for that next thing. You can go ahead and let it go. So it is going to be different for everyone. This is a general reading. But it is looking like no matter what the situation is, it's pulling you away at the end of the month. At the end of the way, it's at the end of the month, excuse me, the end of the month, it's making you withdraw. Even either more so than you already have, or it is now time where it's like, I don't want to be a part of this, so I'm going to take my energy, withdraw, or literally distance myself. So I do feel like you're coming to this place in the end of the month where you've decided to distance yourself from this situation. Now, is it to take back your power? It is definitely because of disharmony. Not feeling like things are going the way you want them to go. So it's kind of like I'm hiding out to retreat because you feel misaligned. You don't feel like this is going the way you want it to go. It just feels like you maybe put in a lot of work over here towards for something that's not going the way you want it to go. It didn't come in the way you want it to come in. You may have been waiting for some ship to come in for you, some kind of news to come in that did not come in and is not coming in towards the end of the month. And it has you disengaging. That's literally what it is. It's disengaging from the situation, playing it safe. I feel like a lot of you were waiting for something and you really believed that it was going to happen, but you come to the conclusion that it just ended up the same cycle over and over again. And it just feels like no matter how much you were trying to break the cycle over here, Taurus, it just didn't happen. I think for a lot of you, you still had resistance to change the situation because you were waiting for some kind of miracle news, something to happen that did not happen. So it's going to force you to take the back seat to this situation. Does Spirit want you to walk away from this situation or fight harder? Now that's a good question, because that's a question that I want to know. Does Taurus fight hard for this situation? Is this the type of situation they need to fight hard for? Or is this the type that they need to walk away? What about those who want to? Let's just do both. Let's start with those who need to stay and fight. It's going to cause some delays, my friends. You're going to feel weighed down. You're going to have to align yourself and get back to that motivational place. Once you do, your Ace of Wands will come back up. Right now, there's too much fret. There's too much fretting going on about the situation. For those of you who need to step back, get out of the situation, give me the best advice. What's going to happen to them coming? You guys got two cards here. It says keep going forward. You're going to find this driven to succeed, fast thinking, defending your beliefs. You will be in a challenge mode, but you're going to have to protect yourself and protect what it is you know that you're persevering in so that you can leave, so that you can get the hell out. That's the get the hell out card, right? Knight of Swords. He's moving so fast. We're going to protect what's ours and get the hell out of Dodge. Okay? Remember, over here, you're just rethinking. Give me another one on the Ace of Wands with the delay and the rethinking the situation, because that could be like wanting to quit smoking, but having the same, breaking cycle, wanting to fix the situation, wanting what I know is mine. You know what I mean? So let's see. Clarify on that Ace of Wands. It is. It's all going to be about getting honest and truthful about the situation and realigning yourself and going after what it is you want and balancing out the situation. Yep. Finding new ways of doing things. Seeing it from a different point of view also could be with the Justice card. What's the next card? Yeah, the Chariot. Once you do whatever it is you're doing, you're going to align yourself with the universe. You have 2 universal cards, major arcanas, which says, I'm going to put you back on path, and I want you to try again, but I want you to break this cycle, and I want you to really push yourself into a different area of the way you're seeing things. You know, it's kind of funny though, Taurus, because a lot of you could say, but I was waiting for something. But maybe the waiting was what you thought you were waiting for. This instinct of thinking that something magical was coming to you might be within yourself. It could be that universe is waiting for you to come up with the answer, not so much for the answer to come from somewhere else. A lot of the times the answer doesn't come from outside sources. It actually comes from inside source. It's you looking at it and saying, you know what, I've been doing it this way for so long. But if I keep telling myself I can't do something, I'm literally not going to be able to do it. So it's remanaging the way you're speaking to yourself and looking deep at your own ideas and getting your own new ways of doing something. I think sometimes we just wait so much for the outside resources to help us. The same with no matter what the situation is. I don't care if it's the situation where you need to, keep going and get out, or fix the situation and keep going strong. It doesn't matter which one it is. I still feel like it's within yourself to get the idea. I don't think that's coming from an outside source. It feels more like it's within you. You hold the key to your answers. Yeah, to your own victory. Let's get a Halloween card on the situation. Of course, we only use these cards at Halloween, so this is our Halloween deck we've been using for the last 3 or 4 years. I don't know. Okay, Halloween Oracle. So, Halloween Oracle says, that's message for Taurus, the witch. Earthly weaver of the worlds. Hope you guys can see that. So let's see what she says. Really fast here, guys. Okay. So it says earth, air, fire, water. A woman lovely, a woman strange, weaver of the worlds, moon's daughter, witch, the catalyst for change. Okay, guys, so let's see. Let's see, it says, holding the witch card means that you can now weave your own change throughout your life, and that magic indeed is afoot. You must understand that you have the power, and it is real. It may also indicate that others may be threatened by your developing personal power, and that they may not appreciate or like the changes in you as you grow. Be prepared for this, and do not be discouraged. New friends and better opportunities will be attracted instead. It's a great card for this reading. Let's see, get another one. Tell us about this witch and about how you're moving. Ooh, magic. The ghost. Regret. Regret. Okay. Like smoke rising from the ashes, a mist from the sea. The dead they are watching, they have come to haunt me. I love this part here, guys, and I think you're going to like this part here. It says, it is said that the spirits cannot let go of the world, have a reason for this. Sometimes it's to warn the living, to guide them, but generally it is because they haven't finished their business here on the plane of the living. They have regrets that they wish to resolve. Should the ghost come gliding into your life during this divination, It may indicate that you have some regrets to let go of. Holding grudges or regrets is burdensome. Work and its ways, I'm sorry, or regrets is burdensome. Work and it weighs us down eventually. By taking actions to free ourselves of these old burdens, we clear the way for more rightful and wise action for the future. We can begin to live again fully if we let go of what was and step into the new possibilities. These two cards are amazing, my friends. They really sum up what's going on. Let go of your resistance to break these cycles. Remember, you hold the keys and the tools to your own understanding. It's not always up to the world to give you what it is you need, because they already did give it to you. The Creator gave it to you within. So make sure that you are using your meditation, thinking deep, a lot of daydreams as well. So give yourself time, right, to see what it is that's truly coming towards you, and you'll get it. And sometimes too, things are triggered when we hear other people saying something. You might hear something on the outside, or even read something online, or hear something on YouTube, or whatever it is that might spark something and get that idea going. So beautiful reading. Happy Halloween. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.